Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Linda. And Linda. Hello, Zanette. Hello, Jane. Hello, Fanny. Hello, Jane. Hello, Andrea. Hi, everyone. This makes my heart sing to come in here and to see that you're all so ready for a new A Layer a Day challenge. That makes me happy. How is everyone? Tell me, can you hear me all right? All right. Can you hear me all right? Hello, Daniela. Coucou, Celia. I was wondering where you were. Hi. Hello, Julissa. Thanks, Kathleen. How's the ear, Kathleen? Hello, Ivona. Is it loud? Is it too loud? Ooh. Should I try to turn it down? Is it too loud? Do you want me to try to turn it down a notch? You can hear me all white. That makes me happy. How, Jackie? Oh, oh, Celia. I'm glad that you're back to apparently a bit more normal now. Oh, okay. Thank you for confirming that the sound is good. My ear is fine. Thank you. Hello, Vix Twix. What's your real name, Vix Twix? I know you already told me, but I forgot. It's so hard. I mean, I try to remember everyone's names. So if I have to remember everyone's avatar, nickname, however you want to call it, on top of the real name, it's gonna be hard. So, hello, Rose Petals. Hello, Irene. Hello, Lisa. Oh my god, everyone's in here tonight. Woo! Oh, Marley. Okay. Okay. Hi, Jackie. How good to have everyone in here. That makes me so happy. Sometimes it's hard, I have to be honest, to like drop everything to set up again and then to jump in here because you want to keep on working on this. I'm working. You can see all the paints nicely lined up. I did hide the project. It's a new workshop project. Photos coming tomorrow. Or when I'm busy with the family, sometimes it's hard to like, oh, I have to go now. But then I get in here and then you're all in here and I'm like, there you go. That makes me happy. That makes my heart sing. I wanted to say both at the same time. Ooh, sunny Florida. Yes, I finished a first workshop project, which is the Industrial Revolution 2.0. So, the original Industrial Revolution workshop that I designed is a full day workshop, which is not something that works well, except for that one thing where I did teach it. So, I came up with a second version of that same class project because we had great fun making it. It's based on the same techniques, that's why it's called Industrial Revolution 2.0, but it can be done in 4 hours. Oh, the hospital family. Let's talk about. So, kiddo number two, which is my youngest son, has broken his wrist, so he is in a plaster from here till here, and his thumb is like completely in. Um, on top of things, he has a stomach flu a whole week already now, so he's not a happy camper. I really feel for him because it's already one thing to be bored because you cannot do anything with that hand like that. But on top of things to feel bad like he's doing, That's not. And then Joe is doing fine. So Joe ran into the boot lid from the car. Yeah, like full force on his forehead. So we had to run to the hospital as well with him. And then so they could glue it. It's like so futuristic. So it's like a special kind of paste that they just out of the tube directly on his forehead, so they didn't even touch him. And that's it. You can go home. Do not get it wet. Keep it dry, and then when it's healed, it will just fall off, and there you go. So he now has this beautiful little thing on his forehead. I will not say that it's sexy because it's not. But at least it's not bad. And Marley, yes, it is his dominant hand. Otherwise, it wouldn't be fun, right? So, yeah, poor little thing. Well, they were very nice to tell him that they will take him out of the plaster before the holidays, because normally you would have to stay until the new year with his hand in a plaster. So they're going to take it off right before the holidays, and then they are just going to give him some kind of bandage, so that he can at least for the holidays be plaster free. That will already be that. But hey, enough about all those. We call them, how do we call it in English? In Dutch we say brokkenpiloot. So for all the Dutch ladies out there, if you can help me translate that one, brokkenpiloot, pilot of the wreckages. Wreckage pilot. I think that might be it. Wreckage pilot. I'm surrounded by wreckage pilots here. Wreckage pilots. I'm gonna get there. Okay, but we have a new challenge to discuss. Oh, I'll tell them. Oh, how do I even pronounce that? Shrisa? Walking wounded. Jane, I'll tell them walking wounded. I do like wreckage pilots, but walking wouldn't. I'm gonna have nightmares about the Walking Dead now. Okay, new challenge before we dive in. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to talk about that. Prune has nothing to do with brokkenpiloot. Pruning is like cutting the new branches from plants and trees and so okay, let's dive into the challenge. So before we dive in, I have to give out a couple of shout outs. My first shout out goes to Claire Harrison. So Claire, she set up her little space so that she could journal again. So she just got back into art journaling after a very long, apparently, break. And I wanted to welcome you back, Jane, into your wonderful world of art journaling. Your wonderful world of art journaling, because you're going to fill it in as you want it. Did I just say Jane? Claire. I'm talking to Claire. Claire, if you're hearing this, if you're seeing this, welcome back to the wonderful world of art journaling. I'm so glad that you set out your little space and that you get back to it. The second shout out goes to Tiana Cutright. Tiana, you are blowing me away. So Tiana is currently traveling, right? And yet she's doing the A Layer a Day challenge. How about that? If that is not commitment, I don't know what it is. So I wanted to acknowledge you, ladies, the both of you. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for being part of this amazing community. And please do keep on putting down a layer a day. Today we are on week 47 of the A Layer a Day challenge. This one is going from November 23, which is today, until November 30. And this is scaring me because this means that we're getting close to the holidays, and I'm so not ready for that. Like, someone stop the time, please. So every time when I prep my little talk about the next challenge that is coming up, it's like, it's already week so much. And no, now it's already, and we're already on week 47. It only goes until week 52, and then we're done for this year. But that means that we can start a new year. And I already have a couple of thingies ready for you. I'll talk about it later on. Oh, people are getting their new stuff in, and they're liking it. Yes. So, week 47, November 23rd until November 30th. This month, we're all working around happiness. The first week, we took a step back. We went into observational mode. The second week, we took the time to burst a couple of angry bubbles just by using the word bubble, which made us all laugh a lot. Last week, we did focus on stars in the dark, and you know I like to build things up. So of course, I'm going to make it a bit harder this week. And at the same time, I'm going to make it so much easier, especially for all those butterflies in the United States, because this week we are going to focus on attitude of gratitude. I think that with Thanksgiving coming up for you, that's like the perfect match. But it's not, I mean, I've been thinking about this. I prepped this like a long time ago. They often say that the first condition to be happy is to be grateful, is to have an attitude of gratitude. So I thought that this would fit perfectly in our monthly theme, happiness. And that on top of things, it's a 2-in-1. I mean, I hope you're impressed with what I'm doing here. I hope you are. Before I explain to you why this is so much harder, and now I have to peek because I did look it up. Like, what's the thing with gratitude? Why do we put so much focus on gratitude? What does it bring us to be like focused on gratitude? Well, Harvard has 5 explanations to explain why gratitude is so important if you're working towards happiness, if you're trying to be happy. First of all, they say that it helps you feel more positive emotions. Sounds logic, right? If you focus on the good in things, well, you'll feel more positive things. It helps you relish good emotions and good experiences. So, good experiences. Of course, we want to stay in that feeling and in that moment. So, being grateful for those moments will help you hold those moments with you. It improves our health. Well, we all know those stories about how laughing is the best medicine. Well, being grateful is the first step towards keeping a smile on your face. Next, it says that it helps us deal with adversity. And yes, when you have like an ugly situation in your life and you can find things about that situation to be grateful for, it will help you deal with that situation. I'll come back to that in a moment too. And then last of all, 5th point, and this is all from Harvard, I didn't make this up. They say it helps you build strong relationships. Okay, I'm still working on that. I have to admit. I'm still working on gratitude helping you build stronger relationships. But these 5 things obviously will help you in being more happy. Now, I am so an advocate of this that I have in my bullet journal, which is not here on my table, so I cannot just pop it open. I have a gratitude log, and I have been doing that for years and years and years. Every day, I write down 3 little things for which I am grateful for. I really think it helps me in my pursuit of happiness. So it might be something that you could pick up, but just saying, but we're already going to do this week in our channel. And of course, the way we look at things will shape our reaction and might help us stay in the happy flow. So this week it's all about attitude of gratitude. Um, One of the things that has helped me realize just how important this attitude of gratitude is after my accidents. So for those of you who don't know, I had a very bad accident almost 10 years ago. I'm going to celebrate the 10th anniversary in February. And yes, I do celebrate. Yes. I was hit by a car. I spent 4 years in a wheelchair. Lots of damage. I know you cannot see all of that. So some of you might be like, huh? What is she talking about? Yes. Okay, so that's the thing. There's an interview where I talk about all of that. You might want to look it up, but there's nothing more to it than that. But I had a lot of very strange reactions back in the days when we talked about my accident, right after my accident, where I explained that in some way I was grateful for my accident because it brought me this. It brought me art journaling. It brought me the career that I have now, and it brought me you. Thank you. I'm like, this is just amazing. Without my accident, I would still be a secondary school teacher. I would still be there doing that, the same thing over and over again. And I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I loved my job. I loved working with those teenagers, those that you sometimes want to, because, well, teenagers, But I loved that job. So yes, it was hard to walk away from it. But nonetheless, what I have now is so much more than I can only feel grateful for that. So if you're feeling like I have nothing to be grateful for, I'm sure there must be something. There must be something. Even the tiniest thing that you can be grateful for. And that is why we worked on the stars last week. Because now you know what your little stars are, and even if you cannot feel them now, you can go back to your spread from last week, and this week you can show some gratitude for those little stars. No matter what they are, no matter how small they are, no matter how dim their light is, I am sure there are some stars for you out there to be grateful for. That is what I wanted to say. Now, I promised you that this would be harder. I'm sorry. It's not like I'm having fun in torturing you or anything. That's not it. I'm laughing because I'm like, if I were you, I would be like, yeah, you really think this is funny, right? That is why I'm laughing at myself. So, why is this harder? Because 2 weeks ago, I gave you a shape to work with. I gave you bubbles. Last week, I gave you a shape to work with. I gave you stars. Like, how generous am I? I'm just kidding. This week, I'm not giving you anything. I'm just telling you, hey, this week we're going to focus on being grateful. And now, you do something with that. Go ahead. Show me. We're all on the same boat here, right? So for those out there who are completely at a loss as to what do I even do with this? First of all, go with that first idea that pops in your head. No matter what that idea is, just follow it, be grateful that you have it, and follow it. Second of all, I will never say it enough just how amazing this butterfly community is. There is so much inspiration in the group. I mean, the star spread from last week. Kathy Seek, if you're watching this, yours blew me away. You weren't the only one, but yours blew me away. I was like, So there is so much inspiration within that group. So join the group and actually start journaling. It only takes 5 minutes a day. And now I'm going to take a breath and catch up on the comments. Let's see. Oh, Jane. Oh my God. Jane. Jane says, I'm very grateful for you all. Jane, right back at you. Seriously. Oh, merci Delphine. Merci, merci, merci beaucoup. Je ne parle pas anglais. Ok. Mais on peut quand même se joindre au challenge. Suffit de joindre le groupe. Buenas tardes. Okay, I'm not going to start in all the languages here. That is not going to to work. Highly. Okay, well, I think I said everything I had to say. It's already 20 past 8, so yeah, I think I'm. Oh my god, I was going to forget something so important. Someone save me from myself. Please save me from myself. Okay, so the thing that I was going to forget, like, that is so important. I know that many of you celebrate Black Friday on, well, next Friday. I had a lot of questions from people like, hey, aren't you going to do something? No. But I'm going to do something else. So, what I have in mind is all related to the A Layer a Day challenge for next year. I have not one, not two, but 3 little things ready for you that will go up next Friday. Now, some of them will be limited. There will not be like 2,000 of them. Not that I would need 2,000, but there won't even be 200s of them. So they're going up next Friday. Those 3 little things. How shall I say it? Let me say that if you enjoyed this year's A Layer a Day challenge, it will help you take your next year A Layer a Day challenge to the next level. So can I have a bring it on in comment if you're like, yes, let's do this. Can I have like a bring it on in the comment, because I'm really curious to see who is ready to take the A Layer a Day challenge to the next step, like big time. Just saying, like 3 little things that will help you get there. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. Well, I will bring it on Friday. On Black Friday. Which means that there will be like a little, of course, a little extra to it because it will be Black Friday. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. It will go up at 6 p.m. Central European Time. So we always do these lives at 8 p.m. Well, mostly at 8 p.m. Central European Time. So it's 2 hours earlier on the Friday. That is when it will go up on the web shop. But of course, I will throw little things on the social media so that you can warm up to Friday. Seriously, I cannot wait to share it with you. I'm like torturing myself here. Can I just say what it is? No, I cannot say what it is. You'll see it on Friday. But I'm working on my own patience here. 3 little things to take your A Layer a Day challenge to the next step. That is all I have for you today. Okay, I'm really looking forward to see all your layers in the A Layer a Day challenge Facebook group. No, I am not going to show it now. No! Well, for the simple reason that I cannot show it now. I could tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna. This is me working on my patience as well. This is me torturing me too. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Oh, you want me to tell you one? Okay, you want me to tell you one. Okay, so um I will tell you in riddles. How about that? So, last year we had the A Layer a Day sticker sheets, right? Which were available each and every month. And the problem with those was the cost of the shipping, which was indeed a problem. The Belgian post is like the most expensive one in the world. Oh, I don't know if that's the case, but it is very expensive. So I worked on a little solution to make the stickers available for everyone in a reasonable, easy way. How about that? No, no download. I will never do downloads. I'm sorry, I will never do downloads. That is not going to happen. But I will make them. No, there will not be printables. That is not something that I will do. Don't forget that I include my original artwork in the stickers, so I will not have those shared high quality over the internet in any way. I bring them in person. You're almost there, Fanny. Keep trying to guess. Oh my god, I wish I could. Oh, I wish I could do that. Wait, Fanny, are you my neighbor? Is that you? Fanny, is that you? I did deliver something to. Yes! Thank you so much for the little card. That was amazing. For the little story, Fanny placed an order on the web shop. And as I was getting her order ready, I was like, she lives next door. And she paid for shipping. So I reimbursed her shipping and I dropped off her envelope like, here you go. I mean, oh my god. Ho, 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 ho. I could do that. I have the sizes for it. I could do that. So, well, now you know enough, and now I'm going to run away before I say too much. I am not traveling to Florida anytime soon. I wish I were, though, because I have some things to do in Florida, actually. So, 2020, I hope to be coming to Florida, but can I come to Greece too? Okay. So, I'm starting to travel again. So, I took the time to take care of my health issues. I can now start to travel again, which I am going to do in 2020. I'm already going back to Italy for the first time in a very long time. I'm going to Pezze e Colori, which is up from Milano. But that being said, if you know a shop owner or an event organizer who might be interested in having me over, just have them mail me, or you can mail me and say, hey, come to that person, contact them. Here's their email address. That's the name of their shop or whatever. And I will get in touch with them, because 2020, I am hitting the road again. So if you want me to come closer to you, like to Greece, for example, well, that's the way to do it. South Africa has always been on my bucket list. It's like New Zealand and Australia. Don't get me started. Seriously, Canada, the States, the UK. I mean, I love going to the UK. Get in touch with a shop owner, an event organizer, have them contact me or mail me their contact info, and I will get in touch with them, because I do want to hit the road again. Antonia, I've only been to Spain once. That was like how long is that ago? 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Um, and that was an amazing time. So I'd love to come back. Okay, I'm going to run because this conversation is like it's like going on and on and on and on and on, and we've been on here for like half an hour. What's going on today? This is not. Let's get back to the real world. I don't want to get back to the real world. Okay, let's get back to the real world. Thank you so, so, so much, everyone, for all your enthusiasm. Like, you're the best community out there. Seriously. Lots of gratitude here. I hope you can feel it. Don't forget to put down a layer a day this week. I will be posting my finished spread tonight or tomorrow, depending if you're one of my 20 plus patrons. I have a little video segment coming for you tomorrow in the closed Facebook group about the new workshop I'm working on. A little technique thingy. I'll see everyone in the A Layer a Day Challenge Facebook group. That's all I have. Thank you so much, everyone. Butterfly kisses.